Are you unknowingly eating breakfast foods that are slowly destroying your health after 60? In the next 15 minutes, I'll reveal 7 common breakfast foods that are silently damaging your heart, blood sugar, and brain, and show you exactly what to eat instead to feel 10 years younger. Food number 3 is sitting in your kitchen right now, and 90% of seniors eat it every morning without knowing it's accelerating aging and increasing their risk of stroke. Vivian from Denver thought she was eating healthy by choosing heart-healthy cereal every morning for 15 years. Last month, her doctor told her that her daily breakfast choice had been steadily raising her blood pressure and blood sugar to dangerous levels. She changed just one thing about her morning routine, and within 3 weeks, her energy doubled and her numbers improved dramatically. Food 1. Sugary breakfast cereals. That colorful cereal you pour every morning could be your ticket to diabetes. Most breakfast cereals marketed to adults contain more sugar per serving than a glazed donut. Yet manufacturers cleverly disguise this fact with health claims and heart-healthy logos on the box. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that people who eat sugary cereals for breakfast experience blood sugar spikes that can reach diabetic levels within 30 minutes, even in people without diabetes. These dramatic sugar swings put enormous stress on your pancreas and can lead to insulin resistance over time. The typical senior targeted cereal contains between 12 and 18 grams of sugar per serving, and most people pour portions that are actually double the recommended serving size. When you add milk, you're consuming the equivalent of eating 6 to 8 teaspoons of sugar first thing in the morning. Your body responds to this sugar bomb by releasing massive amounts of insulin, which not only promotes fat storage around your midsection, but also triggers inflammation throughout your cardiovascular system. This daily sugar assault is particularly dangerous for seniors because your body's ability to process glucose efficiently naturally declines with age. Betty from Sacramento discovered this the hard way when her morning ritual of honey-flavored cereal led to a pre-diabetes diagnosis at age 68. Within 6 months of switching to plain oatmeal with fresh berries, her hemoglobin A1C dropped from 6.2 to 5.4, and her doctor was amazed by the improvement. Betty's energy levels stabilized throughout the day, and she no longer experienced the 10 a.m. crash that had plagued her for years. The solution is surprisingly simple. Replace your sugary cereal with plain steel-cut oats or old-fashioned rolled oats, and add natural sweetness with fresh berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a few chopped walnuts. If you absolutely must have cereal, choose options with less than 5 grams of sugar per serving and no more than 3 grams of added sugar. Read labels carefully because even cereals with healthy-sounding names often contain shocking amounts of hidden sugar. Don't wait another morning to make this change. Your pancreas and your heart will thank you immediately. Food 2. Processed breakfast. Meats. Bacon and sausage aren't just unhealthy, they're slowly poisoning your arteries with every bite. The American Heart Association has published extensive research showing that just 2 slices of bacon or 1 breakfast sausage link consumed daily increases your risk of heart disease by 42% and stroke risk by 19%. These processed meats are loaded with sodium nitrates, excessive salt, and saturated fats that create a perfect storm for cardiovascular disaster. What makes this particularly dangerous for seniors is that your kidneys and liver are less efficient at processing these toxins compared to when you were younger. A typical serving of breakfast sausage contains over 500 milligrams of sodium, which is nearly 1/3 of your entire daily recommended intake in just one small patty. When you combine this with the nitrates used for preservation and color enhancement, you're consuming chemicals that directly damage the lining of your blood vessels. The Mayo Clinic has documented that these preservatives convert to nitrosamines in your digestive system, compounds that are known to increase cancer risk and accelerate the hardening of arteries. For seniors who may already be dealing with elevated blood pressure or early signs of heart disease, this daily chemical assault can be the difference between healthy aging and serious health complications. Frank from Phoenix ate 2 strips of bacon every morning for 40 years, until his cardiologist showed him his arterial scan. The damage was so extensive that Frank needed immediate intervention to prevent a heart attack. After eliminating processed breakfast meats and switching to eggs prepared with olive oil, Frank's blood pressure dropped 20 points in just 8 weeks, and his follow-up scan showed measurable improvement in arterial flexibility. Replace processed breakfast meats with fresh eggs cooked in olive oil, or try Greek yogurt with nuts for protein. If you crave the savory taste, season your eggs with herbs like rosemary, thyme, or a small amount of real sea salt. You can also prepare homemade turkey or chicken breakfast patties using ground meat with no added preservatives or excessive sodium. Your heart can't wait another day for you to eliminate these artery-damaging foods from your morning routine. Food. 3. White bread and bagels. This kitchen staple is in 95% of American homes and quietly destroying senior health with every slice. White bread and bagels are essentially sugar in disguise, stripped of all fiber and nutrients during processing, leaving behind pure, refined carbohydrates that hit your bloodstream like liquid candy. According to Mayo Clinic research on refined carbohydrates, eating white bread regularly causes the same blood sugar spikes as eating pure table sugar, but without any of the vitamins, minerals, or fiber your body needs for healthy digestion and stable energy levels. The refining process that creates white flour removes the bran and germ from wheat, eliminating 80% of the nutrients and virtually all of the fiber. What remains is a product that your body processes so quickly that it causes dramatic insulin spikes, followed by energy crashes that leave you hungrier and more tired than before you ate. For seniors, this blood sugar roller coaster is particularly damaging because it accelerates the development of insulin resistance, increases inflammation throughout your body, and contributes to the accumulation of dangerous belly fat that surrounds your organs. A single plain bagel contains the carbohydrate equivalent of 6 slices of white bread, and most people eat them with additional sugary spreads or processed cream cheese. This combination creates a blood sugar tsunami that can push even healthy seniors into pre-diabetic ranges. The refined carbohydrates in white bread and bagels also feed harmful bacteria in your gut, while starving the beneficial bacteria that support your immune system and help regulate inflammation throughout your body. Janet from Minneapolis struggled with afternoon energy crashes and unexplained weight gain around her midsection until she realized her daily everything bagel was the culprit. Within 3 weeks of switching to sprouted grain bread, Janet's energy stabilized. She lost 8 pounds without changing anything else, and her doctor noted improved blood sugar readings at her next appointment. Switch to genuine whole grain bread that lists a whole grain as the first ingredient, or better yet, eliminate bread entirely and use lettuce wraps or portobello mushroom caps for sandwiches. If you must have toast, choose sprouted grain bread, which is easier to digest and contains more nutrients than regular whole wheat options. Look for bread with at least 3 grams of fiber per slice and no more than 2 grams of added sugar. Check your kitchen right now and make the switch today. Your blood sugar and your waistline will improve within days. Food 4. Flavored yogurts. That healthy yogurt you're eating for breakfast contains more sugar than a candy bar and none of the protein benefits you think you're getting. Most commercial flavored yogurts contain between 20 and 30 grams of sugar per container, which is more sugar than you'll find in a Snickers bar. The American Diabetes Association has issued warnings about these products because they're marketed as health foods while containing sugar levels that can trigger diabetes in susceptible individuals. What makes flavored yogurt particularly deceptive is that manufacturers combine natural milk sugars with massive amounts of added sugars, artificial flavors, and chemical thickeners that provide no nutritional value. The protein content that makes yogurt beneficial gets overwhelmed by the sugar content in flavored varieties. When you consume 25 grams of sugar, along with 12 grams of protein, your body prioritizes processing the sugar, which means you don't get the blood sugar stabilizing benefits that protein normally provides. Johns Hopkins researchers have found that the high sugar content in flavored yogurts can actually increase hunger hormones, making you more likely to overeat throughout the day. For seniors, this is particularly problematic because your metabolism naturally slows with age, making it harder to process large amounts of sugar efficiently. The artificial colors and flavors used in most commercial yogurts are derived from petroleum-based chemicals that can trigger inflammation in sensitive individuals. Many seniors report digestive issues, headaches, or joint pain that they never connect to their morning yogurt routine. The thickeners and stabilizers added to create that smooth texture can also disrupt the beneficial bacteria that natural yogurt is supposed to provide, negating one of the main health benefits of eating yogurt in the first place. Dorothy from Seattle thought she was making a healthy choice with her strawberry Greek yogurt until her nutritionist showed her the sugar content was higher than ice cream. After switching to plain Greek yogurt with fresh berries, Dorothy lost 12 pounds in 2 months, and her chronic afternoon sugar cravings completely disappeared. Choose plain Greek yogurt with no added sugars and add your own fresh or frozen berries for natural sweetness. Look for yogurt that contains live active cultures and has at least 15 grams of protein per serving, with less than 8 grams of total sugar. You can enhance the flavor naturally with a drizzle of raw honey, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or chopped nuts for extra protein and healthy fats. Read labels starting today and never trust marketing claims on the front of yogurt containers. Food 5. Pancake syrup. This breakfast topping is liquid diabetes in a bottle, and most people have no idea they're pouring pure chemical sugar onto their food. Commercial pancake syrup contains zero maple and is made primarily from high fructose corn syrup, artificial flavors, and chemical preservatives that your liver struggles to process efficiently. Johns Hopkins studies on high fructose corn syrup show that this laboratory-created sweetener bypasses your body's natural satiety signals and gets converted directly to fat in your liver, contributing to fatty liver disease and metabolic syndrome. Unlike natural sugars that your body can regulate, high fructose corn syrup tricks your brain into thinking you're still hungry even after consuming massive amounts of calories. 2 tablespoons of commercial pancake syrup contain 32 grams of sugar, which equals 8 teaspoons of pure sugar poured directly onto your breakfast. This sugar bomb enters your bloodstream within minutes, causing insulin levels to spike dramatically and setting you up for an energy crash within 2 hours. For seniors, these extreme blood sugar swings are particularly dangerous because they stress your cardiovascular system and can trigger irregular heartbeats or dangerous blood pressure spikes. The artificial colors used to make syrup look like real maple syrup have been linked to hyperactivity in children and can cause headaches or digestive issues in sensitive adults. The chemical preservatives in pancake syrup, including sodium benzoate and potassium sorbate, are designed to give the product a shelf life of several years. Your body wasn't designed to process these laboratory chemicals, and they can accumulate in your tissues over time, contributing to chronic inflammation and cellular damage. Many seniors who eliminate processed syrups report improvements in joint pain, mental clarity, and digestive comfort within just a few weeks. Harold from Texas used to drown his weekend pancakes in syrup until his doctor explained that his morning ritual was contributing to his prediabetes diagnosis. Harold switched to fresh sliced strawberries and a tiny drizzle of real maple syrup, and his blood sugar readings improved so dramatically that his doctor reduced his monitoring schedule from monthly to quarterly visits. Replace commercial syrup with fresh berries, sliced bananas, or a small amount of pure maple syrup that contains beneficial minerals and antioxidants. If you need liquid sweetness, try mixing plain Greek yogurt with a touch of vanilla extract and stevia for a protein-rich topping that won't spike your blood sugar. You can also make a healthy syrup substitute by blending fresh berries with a small amount of water and lemon juice. Throw out that fake syrup immediately and choose real food that nourishes your body instead of poisoning it. Food. 6. Instant oatmeal packets. Even your healthy oatmeal choice might be sabotaging your health if you're choosing the convenient packets instead of real oats. Instant oatmeal packets contain more sodium than a bag of potato chips, often exceeding 300 milligrams per packet. Plus, they're loaded with artificial flavors, colors, and enough added sugar to rival candy. The CDC has issued warnings about the hidden sodium content in processed breakfast foods, noting that seniors are particularly vulnerable to sodium-related health problems because kidney function naturally declines with age. What makes instant oatmeal particularly deceptive is that the oats are processed so extensively that they've lost most of their fiber and nutrients while gaining a long list of chemical additives. The oats in instant packets are pre-cooked, dried, and ground into tiny pieces that dissolve almost instantly in hot water. This processing destroys the beneficial fiber structure that helps regulate blood sugar and keeps you feeling full. When you eat instant oatmeal, your blood sugar rises almost as quickly as if you ate pure sugar because the processing has essentially pre-digested the carbohydrates for you. Real steel-cut oats or old-fashioned rolled oats take energy for your body to break down, which helps stabilize blood sugar and provide sustained energy for hours. The artificial maple and brown sugar flavoring in popular instant oatmeal varieties contains chemicals that can trigger headaches, digestive upset, and even mood changes in sensitive individuals. Many of these chemical flavorings are designed to be addictive, literally hijacking your brain's reward system to make you crave more processed foods throughout the day. The excessive sodium content is particularly dangerous for seniors because it can cause water retention, increase blood pressure, and put extra strain on your heart and kidneys. Carl from Ohio thought he was eating healthy by choosing instant oatmeal every morning until his blood pressure readings started climbing despite his medication. When Carl switched to steel-cut oats prepared with cinnamon and fresh apple slices, his blood pressure dropped 15 points within a month, and his doctor was able to reduce his medication dosage. Use plain steel-cut oats or old-fashioned rolled oats and prepare them with water or unsweetened almond milk. Add natural flavor with cinnamon, vanilla extract, fresh berries or chopped nuts, instead of relying on artificial packets. You can prepare a week's worth of steel-cut oats in a slow cooker on Sunday night and reheat portions throughout the week for convenience. Make the switch this week and experience the difference that real, unprocessed oats can make in your energy levels and overall health. Food 7. Store-bought orange juice. This breakfast vitamin boost is actually a sugar bomb without benefits, containing more sugar than soda and none of the fiber that makes whole fruit healthy. 1 8-ounce glass of orange juice contains the sugar from 4 to 6 whole oranges, but none of the fiber that would slow sugar absorption and help you feel satisfied. The American Heart Association has taken a strong position against fruit juice consumption, stating that juice provides no nutritional advantages over whole fruit while delivering dangerous amounts of concentrated sugar directly to your bloodstream. For seniors, this concentrated sugar load is particularly problematic because it can trigger blood sugar spikes that reach diabetic levels even in people without diabetes. Commercial orange juice undergoes extensive processing that destroys most of the vitamin C and other nutrients, requiring manufacturers to add back synthetic vitamins to meet labeling requirements. The pasteurization process necessary for shelf stability kills beneficial enzymes and eliminates the natural compounds that would help your body process the fruit sugars more efficiently. What you're left with is essentially sugar water with artificial nutrients that your body can't absorb as effectively as nutrients from whole foods. The concentrated fructose in orange juice gets processed directly by your liver, bypassing the normal regulatory mechanisms that help control blood sugar. This can contribute to fatty liver disease, insulin resistance, and increased abdominal fat storage. Harvard Medical School research shows that people who drink fruit juice regularly have a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to those who eat whole fruit. The liquid calories in juice also don't trigger the same satiety signals as solid food, making it easy to consume hundreds of excess calories without feeling full. Even fresh squeezed orange juice from your local juice bar contains the same concentrated sugar load without the beneficial fiber. The juicing process separates the sugar from the fiber, creating a product that hits your bloodstream like liquid candy. Many seniors who drink orange juice with breakfast report energy crashes by mid-morning, followed by intense cravings for more sugary foods throughout the day. Linda from Florida was shocked to learn that her daily glass of orange juice contained more sugar than a can of Coca-Cola. After switching to eating a whole orange with her breakfast instead, Linda's morning energy became more stable. Her afternoon cravings disappeared, and she lost 6 pounds in the first month without making any other dietary changes. Eat a whole orange instead of drinking juice to get the fiber, nutrients, and natural portion control that nature intended. If you enjoy the taste of citrus in the morning, add fresh lemon or lime slices to your water for flavor without the sugar overload. You can also try herbal teas with natural citrus flavoring, or eat other whole fruits like berries or apples that provide vitamins, minerals, and fiber without the concentrated sugar load. Stop buying juice on your next grocery trip and choose real fruit that nourishes your body instead of spiking your blood sugar. These 7 breakfast swaps can transform how you feel within just 2 weeks, giving you more energy, better blood sugar control, and a sharper mind. At 60 and beyond, you have complete control over your morning routine, and small changes create massive health improvements that let you enjoy your golden years with vitality and strength. Which of these 7 foods surprised you the most? Share your biggest breakfast revelation in the comments below, because your experience might help another senior make a life-changing switch. If this information could help someone you care about feel healthier and more energetic, please share this video with them right now and subscribe for more health truths that can add years to your life and life to your years.